So a few seconds of my being here, you've already formed an opinion about me. And I also know that you've decided whether you like me or you don't. Let me share with you how I've prepared to be here today. I chose an attire that's appropriate for this occasion. It's conservative and attractive. I made sure my makeup is subtle, not too much. Minimal jewelry to ensure no distractions, no noise. Formal shoes. And I made sure that I remember to carry my confidence and my positive attitude. In all this, only for one reason. I wanted to make sure that you like me. Honestly. Because I wanted to achieve the LBTB. Like, believe, trust, and buy. Do you know why? Because if you like me, you will believe in me. And if you believe in me, you will trust me. And if you trust me, you will buy from me. Isn't it? Buy from me the idea that I'm here to present today. The idea of creating great first impressions and communicating the right messages through your visual communication. Did we know that first impressions are formed in 7 seconds? And in 7 seconds, you communicate a lot of messages about your personality, likability, authority, friendliness, financial success, and even a candidature for a job. Okay? And first impressions are not reversed and not undone easily. And therefore, it is extremely important to take care of how you form your first impressions. Another interesting concept that I want to share with you is that image is inside out. It's an outward projection of your character, your attitudes, your values, and your uniqueness. So the first impression actually reflects the real you. Now at this point, I'd like to ask all of you here to look at yourself and just think, what is the message that you are communicating through your appearance? Essentially, the clothing and body language. What's the message that you are sending out? Are you friendly? Are you not friendly? Are you formal, less formal, etc.? But these are the messages. So henceforth, when you take out a certain garment from your wardrobe, think of the message that you're going to send out and not just a piece of garment. Okay? About 40 years ago, image consulting was not a common concept for the public at large. Only the elite used image consulting as a secret weapon to look good and dress in style. Politicians, TV actors, models, etc. hired the image consultants to look, to carry a image makeover, etc. But in today's scenario, it is not a choice. Each one of us need to present an image that is powerful and that gets you ahead in life. Would you agree with me? So the big question is, you cannot not have an image. You're always projecting an image, consciously or subconsciously, about yourself. So how can we do it? What is image management? Image management is the art and science of presenting yourself right. Image management is about being conscious and aware of where you are today and where you want to be. It's about dressing appropriately for the role and goal of your life. It's about conveying the right messages without speaking. That's what image management is all about. So it's actually an ongoing proactive process of evaluating the impact of your appearance on you, on others, and on the achievement of our goals. So I'm going to tell you how you can. Actually, I have a story to tell you. One day the telephone rang. Hello, ma'am. Do you teach interview skills? Yes, I do. Would this be for yourself? No, ma'am. It's not for me. It's for my son. Sure. What's he studying? Is he in college? Or is he applying for a job? No, ma'am. He's not in college. He's 11 years old. And he needs to prepare for a school interview. Oh, really? Are you sure you want to hire an image consultant for that? Yes, ma'am. He's smart. He's intelligent. He's an Olympiad winner. But I want to make sure that he stands out in every respect, as this is a premium school and the competition is very high. Well, the learning started, and he learned all the aspects of dressing, grooming, body language, etiquette, and communication. So did he make it? Yes, he did. And he clearly stood out in his personal interview, group discussion, portfolio presentation, and all of that. Image management gave him the edge. So what about creating a good impact? In the corporate world, is image management important? Yes, it is. 24 years of corporate myself, and the last job that I had as the head of leasing and sales for an American corporation, I was interviewed 8 times before I was hired. I had an interview over breakfast, over dinner, over lunch, Skype, telephone, and personal interview, and so on. And the company wanted to make sure whether I was projecting the right image that the company wanted to project out as an ambassador. So yes, image management for a corporate professional is extremely important, because your image is, the company's image is reflected through you. Okay, now, is image management important for a non-professional, non-corporate professional? There are a few questions that we need to get answers for. Is your personal branding working well for you? Are you dressing appropriately for the role and goal of your life? Are you communicating the right messages through your appearance? And so on. So if the answers are correct, then you've got the image right, because the real image is reflected with first impressions. I want to also make sure that you have some tips today, okay? And 3 crucial elements about creating great first impressions: the appearance, behavior, and communication. The ABC of image management. The ABC skills carry high social respect, and a credible and professional image is essential. So people like us, they want to know us, and they want to engage with us professionally. So how about dressing? Can we have the slide up, please? Looking good is not self-importance. It's self-respect. Clothes communicate. And if you can see how a casual to a business formal look appears, that's how the transition happens, and that's the different messages that you communicate through your clothing. How is it different if you have an ill-fitting suit and a well-fitting suit? Grooming is not really a choice. It's a need today for men as well as women. So invest in good grooming tools and make sure that you follow a grooming regime. Look at a complete formal look: trimmed haircut, clean shaven, or if you are daunting a bearded look, please ensure that it is well managed and well trimmed. Warm smile, formal dress, good body posture, and a firm handshake. Good body posture and a good firm handshake can be the strongest factors to give you an edge over others. And you'll be shocked to know that how a good handshake can differentiate you and give you that edge. How a good handshake looks like: firm handshake, maintaining the eye contact, with a warm smile, genuine, okay? And if you greet someone like that, the handshake is actually the first touch that you give to somebody. And through that, you show your warmth and your friendliness and your openness. So make sure that handshake is good and firm and is gender neutral. So even a woman, if she gives a good handshake, a firm handshake, she's considered and perceived as more confident. So in a business scenario, a good handshake and a firm handshake is gender neutral. So go for that good handshake. A perfect example by a famous Gen Xer couple, the Beckhams. Clothes communicate. Do you see the difference? The casual look, super casual look, and the formal look. So these pictures were only to make sure that you know how clothes communicate. Always remember that your body language speaks volumes. So be confident when you stand. Use open hand gestures. Never point at people. Make sure that you're using open hand gestures. Stand straight. At this point, I'd like to request all of you to please rise just for a second. Give me a minute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want you to stand with your feet a little apart. Take your hands up slowly. Stretch, and as you take your hands up, please come on your toes. Straight up, straight up. Drop your hands down straight. That's your correct standing posture. Practice it often and stay confident.